2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And right here, it's the NBA on 2K. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, they'd like to play well to start this season series. They haven't forgotten how this team knocked them out in the first round last season. Right out of the gate, Shaq, a few teams with championship aspirations underperforming.
Yeah, sometimes when everybody's picking you to win, it can go to your head, Ernie. That's when leaders have to step up and right the ship.
Well, sometimes the more talented you are, the more everyone wants the ball, and that creates chaos. In that climate, it could take time.
Kind of like on this show. Now, here's Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We're just about set for action. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, for a team that has the unbridled ambition of the Golden State Warriors, moving to San Francisco is fitting. A city whose fortunes have risen astronomically in this era of new technology. Now in Oakland, the Warriors were comfortable and successful in an arena that they had played in since the late 60s. But for a franchise that aspires to be light years ahead of the competition, moving to a billion-dollar stadium seemed obvious. Kevin?
Oakland has been a wonderful home for the Warriors, but we know San Francisco will be too. Thanks, D.A. And the Clippers starting five. Under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. And it's McKinney in at the small forward position. Well, the one thing I love seeing in these early games, seeing the wrinkles that the stars have added, the new technique or the new move they've added, Doris, during their games they've played over the summer.
It feels, Kevin, like if you are not improving over the summer in the NBA, you are falling behind. Case in point, right, is the big men in the NBA. Look at guys like Brook Lopez and Marc Gasol, now able to stretch their game out to three-point territory. So important to keep growing.
Trying to find Green, he's got it now.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Beverly, the pass to Harrell. Kicks it to George. And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Now here's Cauley Stein following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. Offensive rebound, and it's Green with the jam.
You simply must check Draymond Green out because this guy is going to hustle for every rebound.
Pass to Leonard. Over Green. No good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to McKinney. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Cauley Stein. 5 on the clock. Here's Green. Here's Thompson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
I always like seeing Klay Thompson be active on the glass. He's got a good feel and good size.
George finds Leonard. Now Harrell. Outside Leonard takes a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
It's Curry outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, there's a level of focus that's required from Stephen Curry. This guy understands he draws the best defensive players on a night-by-night basis, and it matters not.
Now here's Beverly. 8 points his last outing. And the rejection by Curry. And he gets it back.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. The pass to Thompson. And the rejection by Harrell. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
The first one falls.
And in recent years, some call the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Here's Cauley Stein. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Curry fires from way outside. Rebound by the Clippers.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, Kawhi Leonard is a career 85% free throw shooter. You do not want to put him at the line. Boy, you think back to the quadriceps injury that derailed almost all of the 2018 season for Kawhi Leonard. I'll tell you, he is back to peak form and reminding us that he is elite on both the offensive and defensive ends.
First one falls for him. And you talk about the best two-way player in the NBA. I think a lot of people, Doris, would put Kawhi Leonard at the top of that list.
Let's remember, Kawhi's a former Defensive Player of the Year, averaging over 25 points a game for a season. He doesn't necessarily wow you with his eye-popping athleticism, but the reality is this: Kawhi Leonard is a multi-time champion.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And the Raptors went all in trading for Kawhi Leonard last season, Doris. Great talent surrounding him in Toronto, but this past summer, he decided to move on.
But, Kevin, a championship makes the gamble worthwhile if you were Toronto. For Kawhi, any team he plays on is going to have a chance to win. And now this young man, a champion, starts a new chapter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And it's George missing. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Stein passes to Curry. Thompson outside. Curry looking it over. No good on the triple.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep, Williams buries the long-range jumper.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Cauley Stein tries again. And the layup is good.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Now Beverly. Pass to Harrell. Beverly against Curry. Beverly dishes to Harrell. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
And it's Green missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
A nice shot by George.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I don't think it's possible to overstate just how revolutionary a player Steph Curry is because of the way he has changed the spacing on the floor. Never before have we seen a player who shape-shifts the defense like Steph does. And that is because once he crosses half court, you better guard him.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And with the way, Doris, defenses have to adjust for Curry, it just leaves so much more space for the rest of the team.
I think coaches, Kevin, because of Steph Curry's presence, they have got to change their defensive schemes, account for spaces on the floor that traditionally you wouldn't have to account for. That puts Steph Curry in a class of his own.
No doubt passing is a premium for this team game of the NBA. We love the individual star power, but it is a team game. Are there any playmakers out there that don't get, Doris, you think, enough credit for all that they do for their team?
Well, the first guy that comes to mind is a man that Steve Kerr described as probably the smartest single basketball player he has ever been around, and that's Andre Iguodala. The numbers in terms of his scoring, obviously not eye-popping, but his incredible defense and then his elite passing skills have been so critical to so many championship teams.
That's tipped.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Some changes for Golden State. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Alfonso McKinney. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Curry. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Now here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot from the wing, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Beverly.
Well, we know this about Kawhi Leonard. He can score at all three levels, taking advantage of the mid-range game there.
Thompson outside. Back to Russell. Here's Green, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Green. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Boy, how about the Warriors enjoying this beautiful new arena, the Chase Center. What an incredible amount of work went into getting this built, and that was before they even broke ground, guys. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Russell with it. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Zubac. And the Chase Center will enable the Warriors, they think, to spend big on talent. But you know what, Doris? There is still a lot of nostalgia for their old home in Oakland.
No doubt, Kevin. The fans were so incredibly loyal. Oracle Arena was known for its rowdiness. The hope, obviously, that spirit will travel across the bay.
And Looney sends it back. The Warriors making a switch here. Spellman's checked in. Shamet kicks to Harkless. Pass to Zubac. It's tipped, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Thompson with it. George picks him up. One-on-one fast break. And it's sent back by George. Oh!
My goodness.
Clippers trail by 7. Outside, Green. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
George has gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Russell finds Thompson. Back to Russell. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
And it's George missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now, here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint, here's Looney. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's Russell. Thompson outside. There's the triple. Russell, no good.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Thompson. Pass to Russell. Over Green. And Russell gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 5.
An aggressive pick-and-roll player is D'Angelo Russell, and you can see he's just starting to figure it all out, guys.
Now, here is George. He had 16 points in the win against Sacramento. Robinson passes to Spellman. Dishes to Russell. 34 seconds left in the first. Outside Robinson. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 5. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Shamet. It's tipped. Here's Looney. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now Russell. Over Green. Nice form on the 20-footer. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Klay Thompson is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Robinson, and it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Green finds Williams. And here is Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots.
You have to admire the activity of Klay Thompson on the defensive end. It seems like he makes it his mission to make life difficult for whoever he's checking.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Spellman the pass to Robinson. Now the pass to Spellman. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shamet the pass to Green. Goes up on the wing. Oh, that's blocked.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Passes to Thompson. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Shamet finds Zubac. Back to Shamet. Outside Williams. That shot off the mark. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Clippers trail by 12. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Zubac's in the post. Looney on him. Here's Shamet. And the Clippers miss again. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Outside, Russell. Pass to Thompson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. Outside, Williams. They could use a bucket. And Looney sends it back. Thompson passes to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, you have to appreciate the willingness of Klay Thompson to move the basketball. How pretty is that, guys?
And you see Klay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Klay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
Different look here for the Warriors. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Amari Spellman. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for Robinson. And it's Stephen Curry in for Klay Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for JaMychal Green. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Landry Shamet.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Clippers with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Harrell kicks to Leonard. And stolen by Russell. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Golden State moving it around. Curry finds Russell. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Rebound by Harrell. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, he may have worn out his welcome in L.A., but D'Angelo Russell found a good landing spot in Brooklyn. A team in rebuild, in need of an offensive infusion. They've unleashed his talent.
And that one misses. And Russell at 6'5", able to play at the point guard or the shooting guard. Greg, when you look at his game, what's his best position?
Probably the one. I mean, we're seeing a trend towards bigger point guards at the same time that 4s and 5s are trending smaller. Everybody wants that switch ability on defense.
And he's good on the second.
We are looking at the MVP of the 2014 Finals. Can we remember that in that series, Kawhi Leonard shot 60% and he guarded LeBron James?
Curry. And the shot goes in. Curry's got 9.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
There's the pass to Harrell. Back to Beverley. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got his second bucket.
Kawhi Leonard's length and shot-making ability on the interior is problematic for the defense.
Russell passes to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. They trail by 18. Fires the 3. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. George is checked in for Maurice Harkless. Passes it to Cauley Stein. He kicks it to Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
No good on the second free throw.
One way Stephen Curry has changed how we think about the NBA game is he's redefined what a quality shot is. The incredible range he has totally ushered in a new era.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
With the teardrop, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, Curry, despite his frame, is able to do a ton of damage inside the paint. He can draw fouls with great regularity.
Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And the second free throw, good. Williams with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up on Sunday. They'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Monday, they continue the road trip heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. The first free throw is good. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams. 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players had ever done that in league history.
Here's George. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
And Curry, here we go. Here's McKinney. And again, no good by Golden State. Clippers trail by 15. Now, here's Shamet. Pass to Harrell. Shot clock at 5. Williams for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Curry on the wing. No good there. Great D that time from Harrell. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
And here's a look at some numbers for Russell. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 21 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Green kicks to Curry. Out to the right wing. Russell against Harrell. Here's the 3. And it's Russell missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Leonard with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Warriors leading by 12. Curry finds Green. Here's McKinney. Back to Green. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Curry fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Lou Williams.
Well, it's a lean frame, but it's an effective frame because Steph Curry knows how to position his body in a way that draws the whistle.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And his performance at the stripe hasn't been what I'd call outstanding in this game so far.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient, because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. And George gets it to go.
Kevin, that's not an easy play. Paul George is an extraordinary player. Keeps his eye on the bucket at all times.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Outside Green. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Second, Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Timeout.
And the Clippers call time here. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher. But his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Robinson III comes in for Alfonso McKinney. And it's Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Back to Harrell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Thompson.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's Looney. Hits the fadeaway. And the Warriors lead by 16.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Kevin, the vertical of Paul George. How good is that?
Unbelievable. Curry passes to Green. Offensive rebound. Here's Looney. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Omari Spellman has come in for the Warriors. The Clippers also changing it up. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Landry Shamet. And that one misses. Clippers trail by 16. Zubac kicks to George. And the three off target. Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Green's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry way outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steph. I know Coach Stress is taking care of the basketball. What have you guys been doing to make sure you limit your turnovers?
I mean, you look at film, but it's just about in-game situations, just analyzing the situation and take care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with the passes, and sometimes getting a shot up is better than giving to them. So we got to just look at that and figure it out.
Yeah, when you don't turn the ball over, you have a chance to score, right? Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling. Like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So for the Clippers right now, The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And Harrell's in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you. On the free throw, no good.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The dish now to Green.
You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
And he knocks down the first one.
I don't think you can help but admire what Draymond Green brings to the floor on a night-by-night basis. This guy plays with a giant chip, and he wants his teammates to come with him.
And both free throws good for Green. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside Williams. Feeds it to George. No good, unable to end this run. And I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
Curry's shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harrell kicks to Leonard. Williams against Curry. Fires from deep. Great tee that time from Curry.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Curry against George. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Harrell kicks to George. Looking to end the run. Good. He hits the jump shot. George has got 17.
Well, Kevin, you have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll. And Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
Sinks the three-pointer. That's 12 points for Klay Thompson.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Williams looking around. Thompson against George. And Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
Harkless is checked in for the Clippers. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Beverly. The shot that time not on target. Curry with some nice D. Here's McKinney. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, the attention that Klay Thompson gets because of his great shooting allows him to set his teammates up. That's nice.
Outside Leonard. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Shots good by McKinney.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Here's Leonard. That one's off. Still out of sync.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Green missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Not falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Harrell. Here's Leonard. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Leonard doesn't give the defense time to react. His catch-and-shoot game is on point.
Got that one up quick.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Curry. Paul George making his last shot. Cauley Stein passes to McKinney. Thompson from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And is Harrell missing?
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And no doubt, coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Russell in for Alfonso McKinney. Beverly dishes to Harkless. And here is Harrell. Outside Leonard. 5 on the clock. Over Green. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, D'Angelo Russell, one of the best mid-range scorers you'll see. He's got the floater game, the pull-up game, and with his arsenal, he can get a shot at any time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. And you know, Doris, another thing about D'Angelo Russell, he's not afraid of the big moment.
Kevin, he has proven that he is willing to take and make big shots. He doesn't necessarily beat you with tremendous athleticism, but it's his basketball skill that sets him apart.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Harrell, and it's Green in for Leonard.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Here's Russell after the basket by Los Angeles. He dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Looney. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, you have to be a fan of the way Kevon Looney plays, the former UCLA Bruin. He puts in the work on the defensive end, Doris, and it shows.
No doubt. He has evolved to be the kind of player who is often asked to guard the wings, sometimes even point guards. Just think back to last year's playoffs. He had to guard the likes of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. This guy is so gifted as a defender, and he's only getting started.
That free throw missing. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Golden State. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Clippers shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Doris, you can't say enough about the defense of Paul George. I mean, he is absolutely terrific on that end of the floor.
That is in addition to being an all-NBA level offensive performer. So you think about what Paul George brings on the defensive end. The on-ball defense is incredible. He knows when to help off on drives. This guy is easily one of the best defenders at his position, if not the best.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And hard to believe that gruesome injury Paul George suffered, what was it now, 5 years ago? Wow.
It's incredible, Kevin, to think for a player to come back from what we expected to be a devastating injury. This is an incredible story for Paul George. He took the time he needed, and consider last year, for much of the season, he was very much involved in that MVP conversation.
He's off on the second.
Well, you love the energy out there. Paul George is an extremely confident, extremely versatile player, and he brings a great level of activity to both ends.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. He had a nice open look right there. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Russell finds Robinson. Basket good. Robinson's got 6.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Robinson's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Outside, George. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. Here's Russell. The pass to Looney. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Harkless on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Thompson. He's got 15. Outside Robinson. His three-pointers off the mark. The Clippers shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. George against Russell. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the dunk by Zubac.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
The Warriors shooting well. They're at 45%. Russell finds Robinson. Golden State moving the ball around. Spellman, no good. Passes it to Beverly. Nice D from Russell.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Launches it. Offensive rebound. Thompson. And it's sent back by George. Down low. Here's Zubac. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Zubac has got 8 points.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Thompson against George. Thompson right side. Jacks up a three. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
What you love about Paul George is if he understands he's got his game in rhythm, he's going to stay aggressive.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Robinson. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. Thompson in the post, defended by George. Williams against Curry. Taken away by Williams. And here we go. Over Curry. Here's Green. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Clippers shooting just 34% from the floor. From deep, George. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Thompson misses.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
George passes to Green. Pass to Beverly. 5 to shoot. From deep. The offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Los Angeles, they have really been struggling with their free throws. Only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
No good on that one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Warriors leading by 23. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That one falls. Russell's got 11.
And the poise of D'Angelo Russell, despite the size all around him, that's nice.
George against Thompson. Outside, George. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Curry at the 1 and Evans at the 2. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Pascal in at the 4 spot. That's the Warriors' foul.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Burks. Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Replay is always a good topic to talk about. Any changes, Doris, you'd like to see in the system or in the process?
Well, one of the beautiful things you have in the league is the opportunity in both Summer League and then also in your development league is the opportunity to put things in place. For instance, a coach's challenge has been experimented with at both of those different levels. And now the coach's challenge will be adopted and employed in the NBA. So I'm anxious to see how that plays out.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Leonard. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Paul George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Inside, Harrell kicks to Williams. Up top, Leonard. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Cauley Stein. Outside Curry. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Curry's got 24 points.
As a catch-and-shoot player, Steph Curry is as dangerous as it gets.
Clippers moving the ball around. Now Leonard. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, but they recover it.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's Williams. Back to Harrell. And the rejection by Curry.
Well, stepping up his game on the defensive end, Steph Curry reads the play and sends it back. He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Good on the shot. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
George with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beverly's checked in. The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Thompson misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Williams against Thompson. Now the pass to Leonard. Over Green. Here's George. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator. And I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 23. Curry on the wing. Defended by Beverly. The feed to Thompson. Williams with the block. Over in the corner, Beverly. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Stein finds Curry. Here's McKinney. He's defended by Harrell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And it's sent back by George. Here's Harrell. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Passes it to Stein. Down low, McKinney. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on George.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well-positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
And Thompson sends it back.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Releases from 15. Curry's shot is off.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pass to Beverly. Leonard against Green, and it's Leonard missing. Warriors leading by 20. Thompson passes to McKinney. Now here's Stein. Outside, Green. Shoots over Leonard. And the rejection by Leonard. Looking to get back on track here. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Doris, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Now Curry. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Thompson outside. Here's McKinney. Curry outside. That one misses. Good D by Williams. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Warriors making a change here. Russell's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 16-point lead. Kicks it to Thompson. Cauley Stein passes to McKinney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 to shoot. Deep 2 from Russell. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 19 points for Leonard.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And here's Russell. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now George. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, there's concentration from Paul George. Because he's always at the top of the scout, he's accustomed to making that type of shot.
Now, here is Russell. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 16th rebound on the night. Harrell with it. He kicks it to Beverly. Back to Harrell. Dishes to Beverly. To the middle. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Paul George.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
One shot. One shot.
And that one misses. Clippers trail by 12. Beverly wide open. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Elbow shot. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Russell. Thompson's got 13 points in the second half. Leonard looking around. Over Green. And it's Leonard missing.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Beverly against Russell. Pass to McKinney. Stolen by George. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Now, here is Russell. Thompson outside. Fires from 14, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Let's remember, Klay Thompson is 6'7" and still adept at handling the rock. How about that dribble drive? Wow.
Harrell dishes to Williams. A three from Leonard. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Leonard's got 22 points. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Williams against Thompson. Outside Russell. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cauley Stein. Doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Oh, my God.
That's how you attack. Wow.
How'd he do that?
Shooting one.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
The free throw, no good. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
The 10-footer. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Well, Kawhi Leonard starting to percolate, guys. You may want to start checking this guy.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Thompson for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Williams kicks to Leonard. Over Thompson. Leonard no luck. And it's the Warriors' ball. 9-point game. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Williams against Thompson. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
I'm trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. Reaching the point guard, force them into different situations, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, put pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year, and trying to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.